shook things up a little bit tonight and got some good results.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to do. You know, when you have a game like last night, you know, there were several guys that didn't play the way I thought they should, and you know, move guys around. And sometimes, every once in a while, you need a wake-up call.
Talk a little bit about Graham's play of late. You know, last month. I mean, he's really stepped it up. And really solidified one of your lines for you.
Well, I mean, I've said it before. I mean, we've always known that he had a lot of ability. When we recruited him, he was a high-end kid out of high school in Minnesota, and you know, it took him half a year to get his game back because he hasn't played much hockey over the last 2 years. So, you know, he got a little confidence. Actually, it was against Wisconsin when he first got the opportunity to play on that power play in that line. You know, and he's just taken advantage of it from that point on.
And then you moved Pavanka in between. You got some good results from that line.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wasn't happy with a few guys last night, and you know, dropped them to the fourth line. And they did a good job tonight, you know, but sometimes that's what has to happen. And that's how we found, you know, the O'Leary line, is just by, you know, you shake things up when you're not getting the production that you need, and hopefully that helps.
And Dylan, going with Dylan tonight, was that more just you just want to give him a look?
Yeah, I mean, I have to keep him engaged. He works extremely hard. I work with him every week, and like I work with him in the goalie sessions, and he's always outstanding. So, you know, we've got two good goaltenders, and actually a third with Nick Sanford. But, you know, I think that he deserved that opportunity. I told him 2 weeks ago that I was waiting this 3-game stretch to give him a game. I didn't know which one it would be until after the way Cale played against Michigan. I came back with him, and I made the decision. I told Dylan before the game yesterday that he was going to play today. So. That decision was made in advance, and I also told Cale that a few weeks ago that I was going to try to get Dylan a game in this 3-game stretch.
Got a big series next week at Minnesota. Minnesota completed a sweep of Ohio State tonight. So
yeah, I mean, they've got that ability. I mean, they certainly got the capability to be that kind of a team. You know, after the Penn State weekend, I'm sure they got a wake-up call from Coach Motzko. And you know, now they're rolling pretty good. So we'll have our hands full. We had a couple tough games with them here. So we'll probably have to be, you know, as good as we were that Saturday night, and just a little bit better, 60 seconds better.
Coach, what does it tell you about your team? A really important game. You guys fall behind early, 1-0, and then come back and score that.
Every once in a while you can tell. Even though you fall behind, you can tell that your guys are engaged. They're executing. They're doing what they need to do. It took a little longer, you know, and obviously that first goal is not what we wanted, but you know, we responded from it and, you know, played pretty well after that point.
Coach, back in the second period, you guys had a 5-on-3 advantage. It seemed like there was a little extra puck handling going on there. How can you work with the team on that to get them to take more advantage of that situation?
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of tough because that unit was just kind of put together this weekend. And the O'Leary unit was already tired, you know, so I had to go back. I had to go with that unit, and they had already scored a power play goal, so, you know, that was good. But, you know, when you got your best unit with 27, you know, with Bobby Nardella and Peak and Malmquist, that group, you know, has been pretty successful over the last month here, and, you know, they were exhausted from the previous shifts. So part of that's, you know, just probably, you know, just being a little nervous about the moment, you know, not moving the puck as quickly as they should have.
You talked about the bounce back from that early goal, but how much does it help just kind of seeing that effort as well, just after last night's performance? You know, what did you see in the effort tonight that you didn't see last night? Well,
like I said, they were focused and engaged, you know, and you know, I gave it to them a little bit this morning. You know, I thought that they wasted that opportunity last night. You know, it's something about it's just something on Friday nights in this building sometimes that I don't know if it's because we have school during the day. I don't know if it's comfort. I don't know what it is, you know. But, you know, at least they responded, and that's all I can ask at this point. You know, I thought they played a really good game against Michigan Tuesday night, and they played a similar game tonight. And we just have to find a way to be able to do that every night.